his message, that was the best.
So the part at the end was your favorite part of the film, and it was mine too.
Yeah.
And just to break this down for you guys, Higan Machado, a living legend, a coral belt in jiu-jitsu, my first coach, my first instructor, and an absolute brother, and also a brother of my brother.
Oh yeah.
And taking Sifu with open arms, because that's what brothers do. So Sifu called me and he said, Higan invited us to the premiere when he was up teaching the seminar, and so he just sent me the tickets, and we came down to beautiful LA, my old stomping grounds. And so then we stayed with Sifu's daughter. My older brother was there. We all went to the premiere, and just to show you guys, explain, the premiere was at the Chinese Grauman Theaters, and if you guys don't know, that's one of the most historic theaters in all of Los Angeles. You know, you got the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you have all the handprints that all of the stars did every time a movie's released, right? They do the handprints. So you have Marilyn Monroe, you have Elvis Presley's shoes in the cement, you have all this iconic setting, and Higan Machado was able to do his movie premiere at that theater. So we were surrounded by martial artists, a lot of Higan's black belts, and I think one funny thing was at the premiere, there was a waiting list to go on the red carpet and take pictures. And I saw one of my brothers, Master Joe Lee, who's a true G, one of the most experienced martial artists around as far as the karate goes in this neck of the woods. You know, other than Sifu Mike, I think Master Joe has some great techniques. But anyways, he got me into the red carpet, so I kind of slid in. And so then I got my brother Sifu in, and we just took over the red carpet.
Took it over.
We saw people that were waiting to take pictures in the line that were on this so-called list. It was guys like Higan's brothers, the Machados.
Yeah.
Hadra Machado was in the line, and other celebrities, Mike Torchia and all these guys were in the line. And so Sifu and me, we just went out, we just snagged them out of the line, and because they were so humble, they didn't want to speak up, and we said no. Like, we felt it was our purpose for others to get their photos, huh?
That's right. Well, we just took down the line and brought him in there, and then next thing you know, Professor Don and me are taking over the whole red carpet. We're bringing people in, and then they started interviewing us, and so we had a 30-minute interview or something on the red carpet.
Yeah. So this lady comes up. She's a PR lady on the red carpet.
Yeah.
And she says, "Hey, I noticed you guys are in all the pictures for the red carpet with everybody. Are you guys in the film?" And we're like, "Yeah, hell yeah, we're in the film."
Yeah, of course we are.
So they just did this whole interview, and we got to do the interview with Hadra Machado, who we snagged out of the line. They had him waiting. We snagged him out, and we just ended up doing a badass interview. The reporter threw me in a choke.
Yeah, choke Professor out.
Sifu got armbarred by her, or she armbarred him. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And it was just an absolute blast. But we just were so blessed to be a part of that group of people.
Fun. It was definitely worth coming, and not to mention we set up numerous seminars for us to start working our advanced jiu-jitsu with weapons program, so that way we can start adding some seminars to the list. Because my intention originally, guys, was to take over the red carpet. I was gonna do a stunt where I was gonna be the attacker, and I was gonna have Sifu throw me, and I was gonna have a fake blade, and that's how we were gonna kind of get our
our new Dodshug fighting systems, Sifu and Stoner weapons, and high-level jiu-jitsu curriculum out to the world, we were just going to take over the red carpet. But what happened is we ended up figuring out we needed to be bouncers, so that didn't happen.
Yeah, we couldn't do that, and we ended up getting an interview, and then by the time our interview was done, we had to get in there to watch the premiere. So, anyways.
And Blow for Blow movie was something you guys need to understand about it is Keegan's been doing on this path for like 30 years, trying to make a film and have it released at this level. Yeah. He helps so many people. I mean, he just taught a badass seminar at our school for pennies on the dollar just because he wanted to be around our school, and he gives so much back.
Yeah.
And so the movie was more than the content, but for what it was, they only had a few days to shoot the movie.
8 days.
8 days, right? 8 days to shoot the movie. They brought in real celebrities in this, great actors in this movie, really solid Brazilian actors, a few up-and-coming actors like John Machado, Keegan's nephew, and then Keegan's brother, John Sr., who have also been on, like, Texas Walk Ranger and stuff. And then they had Paulo Costa, who's Boachinha, who's a UFC middleweight. He's one of the top middleweights in the UFC, Brazilian guy, strong, and he knocked it out of the park with his Secret Juice clip.
Yeah, Secret Juice.
So it was like funny, and it was heartwarming. And then at the end of the movie, Carlos Machado just delivered a speech that it's like he was just explaining what me and Sifu do every day.
That's right.
Explaining like what we are trying to push in this, getting more confident, the youth more confident, being able to defeat bullies, how to handle bullies, all mentorship, values, all these things, how to shake someone's hand and look them in the eye, yes sir, no sir. And it was incredible.
Absolutely, yeah. The message of just the anti-bullying and how to raise kids to stand on their own 2 feet, and basically, which that helps turn boys into men, girls into women, and it's really what we preach every day. And so that's why we really appreciated the film. And anyways, that's it.
That's pretty much it, and again, and we're just kind of wrapping on this episode 2, but a big thank you goes out to Big Brother Keegan for having this be a part of his special day, and all the martial artists that we were around. For me, I just feel like it was kind of a cemented feeling with having these other high-level jiu-jitsu guys as kind of like not necessarily their equal because they've been around so much longer than me, but them respecting me, for all that I've done in the sport, and just the conversations we have, the respect they showed to my brothers. Some of them didn't know us, but they all got to know us at the end.
Yeah, and I really appreciated the fact that they were humbled enough to listen to what we're trying to push in the high level jiu-jitsu with weapons, and show how important that is to add to their curriculum. And so we hooked up a lot of great connections that way. And so I think all the way around it was just positive.
Yeah, it really was, man. And so if you guys are interested in our fighting systems, guys, just keep watching the clips, and I guarantee you, if you just watch the clips with a clear mind, don't think about, oh, this looks like kung fu scene, or this is kind of funny or something, because I tend to joke around a lot, and I laugh a lot when Sifu's stomping my head and busting my cauliflower ear. But
I like to pick on the vegetable.
Yeah, but this is real stuff.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is real stuff, and a lot of martial artists, jiu-jitsu's guys, they just haven't seen it yet. But if you come with an open mind
and really think about having a complete system in your school, what we're working on now can really provide that. And we just want to further the arts. So, yeah.
Os.
Martial life, baby. Blow for blow movie. Yes.